So we are done with, well, we had to pause it. So we loosened them, jacked it up. We had to move the block on the other side. Now we're gonna do.
Take it all the way off.
Yep. Then when we're all done, we roll the way where we can. Really, it's not really in the way.
And now we gotta take the caliper off.
Caliper.
Do you remember what this part does?
It pinches.
No.
It's like pinching somebody, but it's pinching a part of a car.
Yeah. And then when we take it off, we just want to make sure it's not hanging from the brake line and damaging it. So we use our little bungees to hang it from that.
Bungee cords. They're called the bungee cords.
Yeah. So we get these bolts out. Yeah. We use these bungees to hang it up.
Because we don't want it to hang from here.
Right. And then that'll hold
Or else
it.
it will break, and we don't want to break it.
No. And this will help keep it out of our way while we're doing other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
So we bungee cord it all up right here and right
Just around it.
here. You can point.
Okay. So now we're going to take the old pads off.
Old pads off.
This one has one, actually, honest with you. The one that we're taking off. And so here's the old one.
Here's the old one.
And you can show the difference on how thick. Hold it back.
How thin this one is. How thick this one is.
Yeah. And then on the other side,
There's a squeaker.
so here, I'll hold it. You can.
Here's the squeaker. Squeaker. And that, and if it squeaks, that means it lets you know you need a new pad.
Yeah. And we're going to take the little clips out.
They're like
'Cause we-
robots.
Because we got new ones.
And they're like dead robots now.
And we got our new ones.
They're like real, alive robots,
Nice and new.
but they're not robots.
Yeah. We'll get those snapped in here. Kind of tight squeeze.
Yeah. So there's a C clam, and it's kind of like a G. Kind of like a G, but it's a C clam. It stands for clam, I guess.
Clamp.
Clamp. Whatever.
Because it clamps.
Clamp.
Get these in here all the way.
This is actually fun.
Yeah, I can make it in the video.
Uh-huh.
Good. Alright. So we got our new pads.
New pads.
And so there's our new pad and a little bit of grease.
Grease. But
Yep.
you don't want to put the grease right here because that's the one that makes you stop. And if there's grease, it won't make you stop.
Yeah. So we just want to put it on these little ends.
Yeah.
Because that's what
It
moves.
looks like slime.
The grease does.
Yeah. But blue slime.
Put some on the ends
Yeah.
that move. Rub it in a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I like to put just a little bit back on the back where the caliper squeezes it. Rub it around. And then just pop in the back side, hopefully. So we got the back one on. We do the same thing with the grease on the front one.
Uh-huh. Because if it was different, that would be, like, weird. And we don't want it to be different. Or else it would be different for the car. And on the other side.
Right.
So we don't want that to happen. We want it to be the same.
Right. And then we're going to slide this in here. Can you see this? So we got to just get them lined up inside the little notch. Get it in front of that. Push it. And then it'll all just slide in there. And then that's the pads in.
Pretty neat.
And then we got to use one of our old pads to clamp the caliper back together so that it can fit with the C-clamp.
C-clamp with C-clamp. C-clamp is cool.
And we get our old pad. We'll put it on there. Get this lined up here. And just tighten it up until it goes all the way in.
So we'll tell us our names when we're at the end. Like we forgot to say our names in the front. In the first
That's
one.
okay. And then we just put it back on here over the new pads. Then we get our bolt. Bolt that back on. And it's always a good idea while you're under here and have the wheel off just to kind of look at everything. Make sure your ball joints look good, all your bushings, no wires are rubbing or the brake cables are rubbing. Just kind of check everything out. And we'll get these tightened down, not too tight, but a little tight.
Yeah. Like not super tight, but just medium-sized tight.
Right. So it should be good. I'm gonna take these bungees out of here.
If you don't know if your kids or you don't know what bungee cords are. We'll show you.
Just these little stretchy kind of rubber band things with the hook on the end.
Yeah.
And then now that we got that, clean up some of our mess.
Yeah, most of our mess actually.
Get that pad that fell. And then we're ready to put the tire back on. You gonna roll it over here? Or you want me to?
I'll help.
Always gonna get a little bit dirty.
Yeah.
Alright. So then let's get this lined up on here. Slide it on. Grab our nuts. And put those on. You always want to do them with your fingers at first to get them started.
And always make sure you have a helper, unless you already did this without one and you did fine. Just if you never did this, make sure you have a helper.
Yeah.
But if you already know a whole lot of tools, teach them all of them.
We'll raise it up a little bit, just so the wheel spins easy. That's good. And then we just want to tighten them down just a little bit. And you want to go in a star pattern so that it tightens everything down evenly.
Uh-huh.
And then once we get those tightened, we'll use our wrench. Just
It
get
is loud.
Get them snugged up.
The presser thingy, whatever it's called, it's really loud.
The impact drill.
Yeah, impact drill.
So now we got those snugged down. We'll lower the car back down. Sometimes you gotta spin that for a while.
It's really hard.
You want me to do it?
Yeah. We were taking turns with the camera,
Yeah.
the phone camera.
So now we got that down. Now we gotta make sure our nuts are tightened down to spec.
With what though?
So we have a torque wrench, and what we want to tighten these down to is we're going to do 130 pounds.
Oh.
And then in a week, we'll come back and check them, make sure they're still at 130 pounds. So let me go grab the torque wrench, and I'll show you that. Go back over here. So this is our torque wrench.
It's huge.
So it has these numbers right here. You pointing the camera at it. And so we just want to put it up to 130. Let's get it to it.
130. Oh.
I'll take that past it. There we go. There's 130. So hold it back. Let it. Right on 130.
Cool.
And then what happens, we want to go in that same star pattern, and you'll hear it click, and that's when we know we're at 130. So we'll just kind of go through, do a little bit on all of them. And eventually it'll start clicking on them. And then we don't need to go anymore. Get this one. You hear it click?
Yeah. I already heard it.
No, you'll hear a different click.
Oh.
Let's go. I think that might be a little bit.
Too high?
Yeah. Let's go right there.
It's
You hear
cold
that
out
click?
here. Yeah.
That's when you know.
It is cold out here.
A little bit. Okay. And that's it. We're done. And just repeat on the other side or all 4 tires. Hi. Thanks for watching. My name is Kyle.
My name is Madeline, and I was recording a lot. Bye. Give this video a thumbs up if you love it. Well, double if you love it. What? Double. Thumbs up if you love it. Bye.